Hey, good morning. How many pallets we got today?
35.
Oh, man. All right. For those of you who don't know who this is, introduce yourself and tell me your Sherwin story.
Yeah, my name is Martin. I'm a local driver for the Portland area. And I I got started with the company back in 2012, so I've been here for 10 years. And they were looking for a local guy. I happened to be lucky enough to be picked for that job. And I'm enjoying every minute of it, and here we are.
All right. Tell us about the first mess or spill that you made or experienced.
Uh, there's a handful of stuff that we've seen through this year's, but the first one I remember was my first day at work. First day when they cut me loose. Was over in Tualatin, the Tualatin store. We have a stack of pallets. It was a triple stack, 24 5-gallon pallets. And I was trying to get it over the deck, the dock plate, and not enough experience, didn't know what I was doing, so I tipped that over, and lucky for me, only one pail cracked open. But I learned a valuable lesson that day. Brad, I can't remember his last name, but he's now in Hillsboro. He helped me clean up the mess. He did the cleanup. But I learned that a gallon of paint goes a long ways when you have to clean it up.
It sure does.
And that's pretty much it. I got other stuff, but it's pretty much the one I remember, because that's thanks to that I learned what I had on board. And once I start buying paint myself, I realized just how expensive it is and how easy it is to make a mess. So that's pretty much all I can remember.
All right. How do you want to be remembered at Sherwin-Williams?
Well, I want to be remembered as someone who you can count on. Someone that is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. That's pretty much it. Someone who's going to be there. I'm there to get it done.
All right. What has kept you here with Sherwin-Williams throughout your entire career?
Two things pop to mind. The benefits. We get great benefits. The paycheck never bounces, so I'm good there. And mainly, and most of all, is the people I service. I enjoy working with all the stores. It's been probably the best job I ever had.
All right. Everyone's wondering this. What are your interests outside of work?
I'm a simple guy. Family, that's pretty much my main goal. Family time. I like cooking. I like doing dishes. And other than that, I like doing things with my hands. I like doing leather stuff and working with wood or just about anything. So that's kind of my interest. I just stay active, stay busy.
Tell me and everyone else the funniest moment you've had with Sherwin-Williams.
I hope it hasn't happened yet. But what I remember funny now to me is when I got started, my first trip, I had Longview, Washington. That was the first delivery I made. And I got to this store and I couldn't figure out how to approach the parking lot. So I thought I was over my head. I didn't know if I was cut out to do this job for Sherwin-Williams. So the funny thing is, Jerry, the manager out there, showed me with a little toy car layout of the parking lot, how they plan to get that truck in there. And it's funny now because I said, oh yeah, I got this. I knew that was gonna be that way. So that's the funny part that I can remember. That my first day of work. So I've been lucky. Everything happened. When I mess up, I do it at the beginning of the year and when I start with the company. So I try to get it done and get it over with.
I like it. Who has been a mentor to you or an inspiration to you at Sherwin-Williams, and what have they done to impact you?
I had multiple people. I run into pretty much everybody I come in contact with. I'm always eager to learn. So I'm looking for new ways of doing it better than it was last time. So we're trying to work to be better. And I got a lot of people that helped me along the way. The person that pops to mind recently, I mean, I know there's been a lot of people, so I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but the one that it just pops to mind is Ryan, one of our team drivers. Takes damn good care of the equipment. He's probably the best when it comes to doing DOT inspections and taking care of the safety of the equipment. He's got to be one of the guys that I go to when I have doubts. And when it comes to loading and unloading, I got a dispatcher back in Reno that when I first started with the company, I got to the point where I called him all the time because I was having doubts, didn't know exactly what I was doing, and I didn't want to make a boo-boo. So I was calling him constantly, and it got to the point where every time the phone rang, instead of saying his name or asking me, he used to say, "Now what?" So that's probably one of the most influential people that I can remember at the time. Again, it's a lot more people, but that's the ones that I can remember.
And finally, what do you want everyone in the district to know and at Sherwin-Williams about our drivers?
There's so many different drivers that we have. Everyone is, I'm going to say my opinion about what I think about our drivers. I got nothing but respect for what they do. Doing what we do here is not for everybody. It takes a special set of skills to do what we do. And one of the things that I admire and respect about most of the drivers that I come in contact is they never stop asking. They have a doubt, they have any questions, they're not sure about what they're doing. They reach out and ask for help. If they don't get an answer from dispatch or our supervisors, they'll still reach out to fellow drivers who've been there, done that, and tried to help out to make their job easier. By doing that, that's what gives me more pride about them, is the fact that somebody can have an issue and it makes the rest of us be aware of the issue so we don't have to go through the same thing they did. So, attaboy for those guys.
Easy money. Get to the back hall.